Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. Strap in for the ultimate game of one-upmanship, where everything matters so much. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, it is not often that an international fixture so transfixes the whole of world football, but that is the case here. It is indeed a very, very special occasion.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
So straight into the action. João Pedro! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Otamendi. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ball swung in. Gabriel clears without hesitation. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Gonzalez overhits and out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Lucas Paqueta over to the right flank. Joelinton. Ah, such a clever touch. And he's there to get it away. Brazil have reclaimed it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Gonzalez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking to play him in. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Alexandro. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's João Pedro. Tagliafico did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gonzalez has it in a wide position. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been won straight back. Now it's come to nothing. Tagliafico to Martinez. Tagliafico. Gonzalez. Now it's Martinez. Gonzalez providing an outlet on that flank. And that is well cleared. Joelinton. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. Gonzalez. Fernandez. Gonzalez has the space to scheme. Fernandez. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without hesitation.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Otamendi. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's João Pedro. And he's managed to get free. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Gonzalez. He's shifting through the gears here. Gonzalez stood his ground strongly. Gabriel did well to stay calm there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gabriel. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly impressive jump, and it's come back out to him. Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this real chance! It's bounced back off the post. And it's made its shot at goal! Neymar. Now it's João Pedro. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Now it's Martinez. Linton. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar gets into a good position. And it's Guimaraes. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in plenty of space here. Martinez. Oh, he's been... and he shoots! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Any thoughts on the goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Tries one from range! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Martinez. Fernandez. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, that's nice. He'll try from distance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Martinez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He was under real pressure there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Paul. Fernandez does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? It's loose. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Teremos uma substituição.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
It's a good ball out wide. Molina picks it up out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That is ended up in no man's land. Pinches it off him. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes running with the ball. João Pedro, and he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Messi. Great vision. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, crossbar! Tagliafico can clear it away. And here's Neymar.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sort.
Neymar! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play. Simeone coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's João Pedro. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Molina. Messi. There will be a throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And he's had it nicked away. That's a sharp pass.
Teremos 3
Otamendi.
minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Alexandro. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Simeone. And that is that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.